Jay-Z. Let me see if I can put the graphic up. Jay-Z has signed a deal to work with the NFL, or is close to signing a deal, but we can safely say the deal is gonna go through. There's no doubt in my mind. I posted this tweet on my Twitter page. If you follow me on Twitter, you probably have seen it over the last hour or so. You know, you've probably seen it. All right. What's good, Marie? Shout out to Trevon. I appreciate that, Trevon. I posted this tweet about Jay-Z close to signing his deal. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the article here. And this is according to Front Office Sports. All right. It says Jay-Z is poised to announce a sweeping business partnership with Jay-Z's Rock Nation. Sources tell Front Office Sports. The deal will give Jay-Z a prominent role in the league's social justice initiative with players, as well as a creative input into league's Super Bowl halftime shows. Now, I want y'all to know that this is because... What's going on, Mo Gravy? This is because of the issue that happened with Travis Scott. You had all of these Negroes complaining about Travis Scott performing at the Super Bowl halftime show. But here you have Jay-Z willing to take a check from the NFL, because that's what social justice is. Social justice is nothing more than a way to get funds out of these corporations. It's just a way to blackmail these corporations. Jesse Jackson has done it for years. Him and Al Sharpton. They have mastered the art of complaining until you cut the check. And that's exactly what the NFL is doing. They're trying to get these Negroes off their back. Okay? That will tell people, listen, we got to boycott the NFL. They won't let Kaepernick play. They're discriminating against him. He's fighting for us. He's kneeling for us. But Jay-Z has no problem getting paid from the NFL. He has no problem whatsoever in getting paid from the NFL. This is why I don't listen. This is why you don't see me out here talking about I'm pro-black. We need to boycott and protest. These people don't like us. You don't see me doing none of that, because I know a lot of this is fraudulent. These people are just looking to build their own social status. That's what they're looking to do. They don't care nothing about the people that look like them. They just care about the money that is being made. Again, I like and appreciate what Jay-Z has done business-wise, but I can't respect somebody that is one of the main people telling you not to watch the NFL, or, you know, Travis Scott not to perform there. But here you are. And I think this also tells y'all that people are growing tired of Kaepernick. They really are. And this might be one of the ways to show that they really don't care about this guy, you know, like they did before. The deal effectively positions Jay-Z, who once rapped, "I said no to the Super Bowl, you need me, I don't need you," as the face of the NFL social justice program Inspire Change, which was launched earlier in the year after years of unrest among its players, wrote Andrew Beaton of the Wall Street Journal. The NFL has been at loggerheads with many of its players since former San Francisco 49ers quarterback Colin Kaepernick took a knee during the U.S. national anthem in 2016 to protest racial social injustice. In an interview with the Wall Street Journal, Jay-Z said he felt comfortable becoming a leading voice for inspired change because of the NFL's ability to reach millions. Even though may not agree with the politics of some of the NFL team owners, he's willing to take the chance. Of course he is, because he's getting paid. Yeah, everybody canceled the NFL. We're boycotting. But here you are, one of the most prominent black men in entertainment, period. He's willing to work with the NFL. What does that tell y'all? Everything is about money. Everything is about money. Colin Kaepernick can't get a job in the NFL, so he's going to monetize complaining. He's going to monetize being able to say, hey, you know, I'm a black, he's not necessarily black, but he's partially melanated, and he feels like y'all should support him and have his back because, you know, he's being wrongly pushed out of the NFL. Let me tell y'all this, man. A lot of these guys are very detached from reality, from the reality of the everyday person. They can connect with the average everyday person by social issues, you know, but outside of social issues, they really don't have anything in common with the majority of us as a people. They really don't. They really don't have much in common with a lot of us. And I think that the quicker we understand that, the better off we will be. Listen, man, I can make a video right now about Kaepernick, and I know it's going to be a bunch of people thumbsing it down because they think that I'm speaking against a whole movement. Well, what do you say about Jay-Z, who's taking a check from the NFL? Is he standing up for your movement? You got this guy, Eric Reed. Eric Reed is constantly complaining, talking about he's going to continue to take a knee. He's talking about how the NFL is discriminating against him and having him take drug tests. Maybe because they think you're on something, bro. And I'm not talking about, you know, recreational things. I'm talking about that other stuff. Now, looking at this situation, I truly believe that Jay-Z has always been neutral in this situation with the NFL. Just like most of these guys. Most of these guys are neutral. The only reason why they bend the knee to public pressure isn't because of their political beliefs. It's because they don't want people angry at them. They don't want people angry at them. A lot of these celebrities are very neutral when it comes to the NFL. They are. So we really have to understand the dynamics of how these millionaires, multimillionaires, billionaires, how they operate, man. They don't see the world the way that we do. They don't. They're about their bottom line. They're about making as much money as possible, putting themselves in positions to have a bigger social standing. That matters more than building up communities, because these people aren't in these communities. They have no stake in the community. They can convince you that they want to fix the community, but that's just talk. They don't have to live in those communities. They have no investment in it. So therefore, it's all talk and no action. Shout out to Shy. Love the content. Stop hating on Eric Reed, though, Jay. I'm not hating on Eric Reed. The guy complains a lot. I mean, he's not on my radar. He plays for the team that I root for. But Eric Reed complains all the time. That's on him. It ain't got nothing to do with me hating on him. The guy just complains too much. He's constantly complaining, whining, and crying. If he's tired of getting drug tests, why don't you stop playing the game of football then? Just like with Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown doesn't want to wear what the league required meant for helmets. He don't get to play. And if he wants to retire. Let's see. If he didn't do business with wealthy business interests who he may disagree with politically, he told Wall Street Journal, then I couldn't have any TV shows. I couldn't put my platform on TV because I'm sure someone who owns the broadcast network has supported someone I don't believe should be in office. What's wrong with that? I actually have no problem with that quote. He's saying exactly what I have been saying for months, probably even years. You're gonna have to deal with people you don't like when it comes to business. You're gonna have to negotiate with people that you don't like. That's just how business works. You're going to have to negotiate. You're going to have to go to the table with people you don't politically agree with. But over the last year or two, ever since Donald Trump has been elected, you have a lot of people who they feel like there's no negotiations. If you support this guy, I want nothing to do with you. Your businesses should be boycotted and ruined. There's no middle ground. There's no, hey, let's think about this. We can actually make money by working with this person. Why does their political leanings mean anything to you? It is because you have a bunch of people who don't know politics. They see something on social media and they hop to the defense of the person that they feel like they're being quote unquote wrong, or they go to attack a person that they feel like is the bad guy. You know? But at the end of the day, people, it's all about making as much money as you can while you can. Okay? And again, I have no problem with Jay-Z doing this. Jay-Z should have probably done this years ago. There's nothing wrong with working with the NFL, nothing. But if you're one of these people who was anti-NFL and now all of a sudden you want to work with them, yeah, you are a hypocrite, bro. But none of these people are going to call Jay-Z out. You're not going to have Kaepernick's crazy girlfriend calling him out. You're not going to have any of these Kaepernick groupies calling him out. He's going to get a pass for this. Just like Beyonce has a lot of people that support her and a lot of people who are not going to call her out on certain things. She's going to get a pass from them. You know? Shout out to Shy again. Kaepernick to Oakland can work. Just subscribe. Okay. I thought you was already on my channel, but cool, Shy. I mean, they already have a quarterback, but if he wants to be a backup, I mean, it could work. You know? Why not? NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell praised Jay-Z's ability to connect with younger consumers. There's really no one quite like him, Goodell told Wall Street Journal. When we talked about doing something together, the one thing that really stood out to both of us wanted to have an impact. The alliance could be a smart deal for both sides. Partnering with Jay-Z's firm gives the NFL more credibility while tapping the knowledge of a wide-ranging entertainment company with its finger on the pulse of the younger urban audience. That's scary. That's scary. And let me tell you why that's scary. Because what they will do is they will use these artists like a Jay-Z to politically manipulate the younger generation. And basically what they're saying is that Jay-Z can connect with the younger black folks or the younger non-whites in this generation. And that can be weaponized. As a matter of fact, it has been weaponized. It's been weaponized so much so that you got young teenage to people in their early 20s taking a knee. You had this one guy who's a quote unquote, he's a fencer who quote unquote wants to bring awareness to what's going on with people he don't even be around. And the fact that they know that Jay-Z can reach those type of people, that's scary, because that can be weaponized. Shout out to Shy again. CNN Butter Biscuit Show. Angela Rye, do a video. I'll do a video on if it's interesting to me. I mean, I've done videos about her before, but only if it's an interesting topic. I'm not going to rant about people. So if it's interesting, I'll speak on it. You can stop black people from speaking. Yeah, right, Trick Lessons. That's basically what it is. That's basically what it is. It's defend us from these SJWs and these no life having feminists. And also these beta males. You got these beta males that are constantly mad about everything, hopping on whatever's trendy, super liberal, ain't got no original thought in their mind. You got a lot of those guys too. And I think that the NFL is doing what they feel like is best for business. And making this deal with Jay-Z is best for business. Shout out to Dollar Washer. How can black people complain? Where's black people's business model that works? Black economy that we control. That's a good point. We don't really have one. We really don't have one. That's why black people shouldn't complain. Black people should be in support of this, because even though this makes Jay-Z a hypocrite, at least he's out here getting stuff done, maybe more for himself. But if you look at the symbolism that everybody in America lives by nowadays, it would be more currency of symbolism than actual physical currency. So that's Jay-Z's 11-year-old Rock Nation, meanwhile, will be able to point to a partnership with the $15 billion NFL, the nation's most popular and most powerful sports league, as it looks to further expand into sports. Well, I don't know how the NFL can expand more into sports. I think a lot of this is just about the NFL defending its interests. The NFL is trying to get you Negroes off of their back. And this is a prime example of it. And Jay-Z basically just showed y'all why this whole pro-black movement on social media is just another con game.